Good day everyone. Our lesson for today is all about multiplication of radicals, polynomial by monomial. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your friends and classmates and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section, and finally, please do not skip the ads in this video. Thanks, and now let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about multiplication of radicals, polynomial by monomial. So let's have an example. So we have here an example, okay, let me first select my pen. The color of my pen should be color blue. Okay, so as you can see here in our given, we have square root of 5 times, so there is a binomial here, square root of 15 plus 2, square root of 10. So we will multiply first this by doing a distributive property. So we will distribute this one. So we will be having square root of 15 times 5. What is 15 times 5? So the answer is 75. Am I right? 15 times 5 is 75. Let me check. 5 times 15, that's 75. Okay. So 75 plus 2, then square root of 50. Okay, now you need to think a radical expression. I mean, you need to think a number, okay, dito sa 75 tsaka sa 50, that is one perfect square and one not perfect square. For 75, ang dalawang naiisip kong number na isang perfect square at isang not perfect square is 25 and 3. For 50, ang naiisip ko is 25 and 2. So, pwede na yan. So, we can have this one as 25 times 3 plus 2, 25 times 2. Then, pwede nating i-separate para mas madali sa ating mag-solve. So, that's 25, square root of 25 times square root of 3 plus 2 square root of 25 times square root of 2. Then, after this, we can have what is square root of 25? That's equal to 5. Square root of 3 plus square root of 25 is 5 times 2. That's 10. Square root of 2. Since ang square root of 3 at square root of 2 ay hindi pareho, hindi natin sila pwedeng pag-add. So, ito na yung final answer natin for this particular example. Is that clear? Okay, now let's have another example for this one. Let's have this. Okay, so as you can see, okay, let me just select first my pen. Ayan. So we have square root of m, quantity 5 raised to square root of m minus 2 square root of 4m. So you will just again distribute this one here. So magkakaroon tayo ng answer na 5 square root of m squared. Tama? M times m is m squared minus 2 square root of 4 m squared. Okay. Kapag meron tayong square root of m squared, or may squared tayo na exponent, and 2 ito, di ba? Ang square root ay 2, ang index. Alam natin lahat yan. So, pwede na natin i-cancel yan. So, matitira na lang is m. Remember that. So, dito, meron tayong ganito. So, ika-cancel ko na yan. So, we have 5m minus 2. What is the square root of 4? That is 2. And square root of m squared is m. So, we have 5m minus 2 times 2 is 4m. And 5 minus 4 is 1m, or simply m as our final answer. Did you get it? Okay. Now, another example. So for this one, so as you can see, they are all numbers. Okay. So, let's see kung paano natin magagawa ito by distributive property. Yan. So, we can have, by the way, since pareho yung kanilang, what do you call this? Index. Pareho yung index, no, pareho yung kanilang radicand, pwede na natin silang ipag-subtract sa loob. So, we have square root of 5, then, this is 1, alam natin yung 1, may 1 dyan. So, 1 minus 2 is negative 1, square root of 3. Kapag mag-a-add ka or magsasubtract ka, ika-copy mo lang yung radicand, tapos ima-minus mo yung, or i-add mo yung number sa labas ng radical sign, which is 1 and negative 2. So, pwede na tayong mag-multiply. So, what is the product for this? Okay, so we have fifth root of, and I'm sorry, the square root of 5 and the square root of 3. So, we have negative 1 square root of 15. Tama? So, that's negative 1 square root of 15. I think this is now our final answer. Let's see kung hindi ko siya minus agad. So, naggumawa muna ako ng distributive property. So, let's see kung pareho pa rin yung answer natin. So, we have square root of, that's 15, minus 2 square root of 15. Okay? So, we have this one. So, 1 minus 2, so negative 1 square root of 15. So, just the same, right? It is just the same. So, we will get the same answer. Okay, next. We have this one. So, we can do a distributive property. So, distribute natin siya dito at saka dito. So, we can have 4 square root of y squared. Tama ba? And then minus 8 square root of 3y. Okay. This one, since 2 siya, again, pwede ko siyang i-cancel. So, therefore, matitira yung y. So, 4 times y minus 8 square root of 3y. Pwede pa ba to? Hindi na siya, di ba? So, hindi ko pwedeng ipag-minus yung dalawa kasi hindi sila pareho ng radical, parehong may radical. So, ito na yung final answer ko for this particular example. Di ba? Dali lang. Now, finally, yan. So, we have another. Ito, medyo madami siya. But let's see kung mapapagaan natin siya. So, meron tayong 2 raised to square root of 6. And then, distribute natin yan dito sa tatlong yan. So, we have 2 times 2. That's equal to 4. And then, square root of 60. Tama ba? Square root of 60. And then, minus 2 times 2 is 6. Square root of 36. Right? Plus 2. Wala tayong ilalagay dyan. And then, square root of 12. Okay. Let's simplify first. Sa 60, ano yung factors na naiisip mo na pwede kong sabihin na nating pwede nating kunin sa 60, isang perfect at isang not perfect. So, pwede ba yung 4 and 15? 4 times 15 is 60. So, we have 4. Kasi yung 4 perfect square siya. So, 4 times 15 minus 6. Square root of 36 is 6. Tama? Plus 2. What are the two factors of 12? That is one perfect and one not perfect. So I'm thinking about 4 and 3 because 6 and 2 are not perfect. Both are not perfect square. Dito, yung 4, pwede siyang perfect square. So, what is the square root of 4? That's 2, right? So, 4 times 2. square root of 15. Matitira sa square root of 15 minus 36. That's 36. Yan. Then, plus 2. What is the square root of 4? That is equal to 2. Then, square root of 3 matitira. Can you follow? Okay, now, let's continue. 4 times 2 is 8. Square root of 15 minus 36 plus 4 square root of 3. Since hindi natin pwedeng ipag-add si 8 square root of 15, tsaka si 36, tsaka si 4 square root of 3 dahil magkaiba sila ng mga radical, so ito na yung final answer natin for this example. Okay, so wala na tayong pwedeng i-simplify sa kanila. Alright? So that's all about the multiplication of radical expression polynomial by a polynomial. So with that, I hope you learned something from this discussion and good day.